Hi everyone. This evening I have Jamie's Breckwell brand pellet stove controller on my workbench. I have this one because Jamie sent it to me. He was having problems with the auger driving or overdriving all the time. I've done some repairs to the controller and it's now ready for final testing. So I'll go ahead and turn it on since it's connected to my test fixture. I'll note a couple things here first, that Jamie's controller has a hot wire or hot rod connected to it. That means that he's got a ignition system on it which will turn on the igniter lamp. So I've got a lamp here that simulates the igniter, a lamp that simulates the combustion fan, a lamp that simulates the auger, and a lamp that simulates the room fan. So I'll go ahead and turn on the controller and I'll see a couple things happen. One is the convection fan will come on and so will the combustion fan. The convection fan comes on because it's connected through the controller directly, and that's what should happen in your furnace. And the combustion fan will come on because the blue wire from the controller will go directly to the light bulb and turn it on. In your furnace, that's the way it would work as well until the temperature rises and a switch closes, which causes that to drive the motor. So I'll go ahead and turn it on and we'll see what happens. There goes the on switch, and sure enough we have two lights have come on, our combustion and the convection fan. The auger is not on. Notice that the green light at the top is not on yet because I have not pressed the auger button. So there's three things that we can check right now, and we'll do that next. The first is the manual feed. That should make the light come on when you go to the manual feed position here. So as I press that, we'll see the light come on. There it is, on and off, on and off, on and off. So that simulates the auger being driven through the manual feed switch. And just remember that the manual feed switch does not have any circuitry in the automatic mode. It's all from power coming in to the controller, and then it's routed through the switch and back out to your auger motor. The second thing we'll test is relating to the combustion fan. So I'm in the low mode here. So when I press the motor high fan button, we'll see the light go on brightest. So there it is, that's as bright as it'll go. That means that's providing more power to the motor, and that motor would run as fast as it possibly could. So that switch is working correctly. Now the next thing we can do at the same time, again relating to the convection fan, is our low BCDE max switch. So as I rotate that, we'll see the intensity of this light bulb go up. So let me rotate that carefully here. Up, 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 up. On this controller, E and max are connected together, so there will not be a change in intensity. So notice it doesn't change. But if I go back down to D, the intensity drops. So that is something that some controllers have the D, E, and max connected together. This one's got the E and max connected together. So all that is functional. The next thing we're going to check on the controller is press the auger button. I want to note that two things will happen here. Because he has a hot rod on his stove, when we press the auger button, that should cause the automatic mode to go into automatic mode, and the green light here will come on. When I release the auger button, we'll see the igniter lamp come on. So let's go ahead and do that. So I press, the green light should come on. There it is, and as I release, the igniter comes on. So that's functioning correctly as well. So now we have the controller in automatic mode, and we can tell because the green light's on. And we're just waiting because we're in low. We're going to wait about 30 seconds. There's a little LED behind the faceplate just above the word pellet. We'll see that shine through, and at the same time, there it is, at the same time the auger light comes on. So let's go for a couple cycles of that. Notice how long it takes as well between cycles of the on time. That's because we're in low mode. Low mode has a long off time and a short on time. So there it is. One more cycle, and just to make sure we get to see it clearly. But keep an eye here for the light to come on and our auger simulator to come on. There it is. So they both came on. So what we can do next is rotate from low to max, and as we did that, the intensity of the light went on. But that should cause our controller to drive more pellets longer. See, notice the light now is on longer. And it'll be off a shorter period of time, so it'll come back on quicker. We won't have to wait as long. And there it is. So it's on longer, off shorter. So that's the testing for the controller. Everything here is functional. So Jamie, I want to thank you very much for sending me your controller. What I am going to do is I'm going to put it on a marathon test for the next 24 hours before returning it to you. I'll leave it on my tester here, let it cycle through. In about 10 minutes, I've already tested it, in about 10 minutes it'll turn off the igniter. So we'll hear the click of the relay on the circuit board turn off the igniter. And that's to tell us basically that section of the test is to make sure that the igniter is not on full time. But I've pre-tested that. I know it's functioning correctly. So everything on your controller is functioning right at this point. And like I said, I want to do a marathon test on it. Once that's completed, 24 plus hours, I'll return it to you. Jamie, thanks for sending it to me. I appreciate it very much. And if any of you have questions, feel free to leave comments down below the video here. And if you're interested, please subscribe. I appreciate it very much. Bye-bye.